Today we are going to be learning about mean, median, and mode. Let's first start off with the definitions. Does anyone know any definitions of mean, median, and mode? Alright, well let's start off with mean. Mean is found by adding the numbers and dividing the sum by the numbers of the numbers listed. So here we have some numbers. We'll do 5, 7, 9, 13, 17, 18, 20, and 21. So we write them out, and it has to be in a line like this. Another important key is they have to be from least to greatest. So what we're going to do first to find the mean is we're going to add up all of the numbers in our list. That equals about 110. And now we're going to count all of the numbers we have in our list. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now what we're going to do with that is we're going to divide 8 by 110. And that will give us our mean, which equals 13.75. Now we are going to be moving on to median. The definition of median is the value in the list order from smallest to largest. So now we have the numbers 20, 7, 4, 8, 14, 17, and 10. So the first step we have to do to solve the median is put them from smallest to largest. So we're going to do 4, 7, 8, 10, 14, 17, and then 20. And you have to make sure they're from least to greatest, or else it'll mess up your answer at the very end. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start crossing off them one by one until we get to the last number. So we're going to cross off 4, 20, 7, 17, 8, and 14. And now we're left with just 10. So that will give us our median. And say we had two numbers left here, say we had an even amount of numbers, we would take both of those numbers, add them together, and then we would divide them by 2, and then that would give us our median. But in this case, we have an odd amount of numbers, so we don't have to do that. So our median is 10. Now, our last one is mode. This one is the easiest one. So say we took a list of everyone in the class whose their favorite ice cream was. So say 2 people liked chocolate, 2 people liked vanilla, 3 people liked strawberry, and 5 people liked mint chocolate chip. So now what we're going to do is look at the numbers and see if there are any repeating numbers, and that is our mean. So in this list we have 2 2s. So that would give us our mode. So our mode equals 2. Now we are going to do a little worksheet. Here are all the numbers I give you at the top, and then we're all going to find the mean, median, and mode together with using the same numbers for each of them. So our first step we have to do is put this top number in order. So we have 29, 32, 34, 34 again, 35, 37, and 41. So what we're going to find first is the mean. And to find the mean, we are going to add up all of these numbers. So let's add them all up and then divide by how many numbers we have there, which will give us about 34.57 is our mean. Now we are going to find the median. So now we are going to do the crossing off. So we're going to cross off 29, 41, then 32, then 37, and we're left with 34. So that is our median. So now we're going to look for the mode. And mode again is the most frequent number occurred. So let's look through our list. In IC we have 2 34s. So that would be our mode. And now we have one more set of numbers to solve together as well. These numbers are 116, 128, 105, 113, 116, and 126. So our first step we have to do is put them in order from least to greatest. So we have 105 is first, then 113, then 116, another 116, 126, and our last number is 128. So we line them up in order, just like we did the top set. So for me, what we have to do is we have to add them all up and then divide by how many we have. So we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 numbers. And our mean will come out to be 117.33. Now let's move on to our median. So we have to start by crossing them off. So 105, 128, 113, 126. And now we're stuck with 2 numbers because we have an even amount in our list. So what we have to do is add them together and then divide by 2. But since they're the same number, we technically don't have to do that because it'll come out to the same number. So our median will equal 116. And now let's find our mode. To find our mode, we look to see if there's any duplicates of numbers. And as we can tell, there are 2 116s. So that is clearly our mode. And that is all we are going to be doing today.